What's up, Internet? This is Mike at Clarington Kia, and behind us we have a 2021 Lincoln Aviator Reserve. If you've never looked at an Aviator, which I haven't really, this is an incredible luxury vehicle. We're gonna go tour some of these crazy features in this Lincoln right now. Let's go have a look. Okay, so this is a 21 Aviator Reserve, 64,000 kilometers on this, one owner, no accident history. It's an absolutely incredible find here at Clarington Kia. It's in pristine condition, which is what I'm going to show you today, as well as some of the cool features on this Aviator that really, honestly and truly blew me away. Some of the stuff I didn't know vehicles even had. And this is on a 21. So, I mean, cool, Lincoln. Where did you guys come from? All right, underneath the hood, we have a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, over 400 horsepower with this, and you can tow up to 6,700 pounds. So if you've got a couple toys, headed to the cottage, whatever it might be, this will certainly be able to do the job for you. Now, as you can see from its appearance, I mean, it is a stunning looking vehicle. Lincoln has come a long way from, you know, the grandfather car that it used to be. This is now a luxury vehicle. Look at the roof on this. I love how it's a raked roof. It gets a little bit lower as it gets towards the back. Doesn't compromise height space inside the cabin, but gives it a nice sporty look. All right, now we've got these mammoth wheels on here. These are absolutely massive 22-inch black alloy wheels, and they look incredible. Now, the only thing I will say is that a couple of the wheels have just little blemishes on them, okay? That's it on here. I'll show you on all the other ones. Just little blemishes. It's bound to happen, unfortunately, but whatever. It is what it is. And this is what we're going to show you in this video. Like I said, the condition on the vehicle, so you know exactly what you're looking at. This cool Aviator badge here. Now, is this a button? Does this do something? I don't know what that does. Tell me what that does in the comments. I just saw that as we were doing this. That's pretty neat. The door handles on this thing are absolutely massive, which I was like, okay, that's cool. But there's a nice little soft button open here. It opens and just pops open a little bit. Just little things that luxury cars do that other vehicles don't, okay? This back alloy wheel, again, just a little mark there. Nothing crazy, but just wanted to show you that. Don't worry, we are gonna get to the inside. I just wanna finish this tour on the outside to show you the condition. There's no dings or dents or anything on this side of the vehicle. Nice LED taillight on the back. Big Lincoln logo across the trunk there. We've got quad exhaust on the Aviator Reserve, and there is a tow hitch receiver just underneath that back plate there, which I love because now you don't see that ugly tow hitch receiver. It's covered, which is really nice. Obviously keeps the car looking nice and clean. Now we have a power tailgate, of course, on Lincoln. I mean, some of this stuff is redundant, but I'm just mentioning it. A nice feature that I like here, so you can see it's got the floor liners that will come with the vehicle. This seat here is a power fold. You just push this button here, and then it folds down for you automatically. It also folds back up automatically, which is nice. I love that, right? So we'll pop that back up. Oh, there we go. All right, cool, great, awesome, amazing. 12-volt outlet back there as well. We'll close this up. Chilly day out here today. Now, coming around the passenger side, again, I'm looking for dings, dents, and scratches, but it is in great condition. Aside from those alloy wheels, which on this one here, were okay. And this one here's got a little bit here. Again, just a little bit of curb rash here, just on those black alloys. But other than that, in great shape. Now, as we come around the front, you can see we've got fantastic LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and LED driving lights or fog lights down below. There are the front and rear parking sensors on the Aviator to make this really nice and simple to get into big spots. Nice chrome looking grille. Hood looks in great shape. There's no stone chips. It's a fantastic find here. This is in incredible condition, which is what you would want if you were looking for a pre-owned, pre-loved luxury vehicle. This is what you're getting here with this Aviator. Now, looking in the back seats, have a look at this. It's got this baseball brown interior. Looks fantastic, in great shape. I don't think anybody's really even sat back here, to be honest. It's got the nice armrest here, and then there's also a center console. I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can see. A nice center console here with some cup holders, some storage, of course, even more storage. down in here. And then this button here is for this sunshade for this massive panoramic sunroof that you see here that comes all the way to the back seats, okay? And then back seats, nice, push a button, everything slides forward, and you can see there the headrests are kind of flipped down, so that way when you're not using them, it's a little bit easier to see in the back. But I want to hop in here for a second, because obviously if you're buying this vehicle, it is probably because you have some little ones or passengers that you're taking along with you. Now, I've moved this driver's seat all the way back. I'm about 5'10". I've still got a good, 4 inches of space between my knees. This seat reclines back nice and comfortably as well. And I know you're looking down here. I'll get there, don't worry. Just want to give you a zoom around here to show you what we're looking at. Amazing audio system, obviously, on the Lincoln. And now let's talk about that. So, zooming in here, check this out. So this is for back passengers. Let's go to seats. I can turn on my heated or cooled, ventilated back seats from this touchscreen system. All right, I can go to climate control. I can control the second row. Oops. I control the second row or the third row or both using this. Just put automatic, forgot to do that. Adjust the temperature, or you can link them so that they're exactly the same. But that is a really, really cool feature that I haven't seen to be able to control the third row. Not to mention, just the touchscreen was really sweet. Audio. You're right, absolutely. Kids or whoever can control the audio right from back here. Now that may be a good or a bad thing, to be honest with you, but I believe there's a lockout feature in the front infotainment setting. And then settings as well. You can turn the display off. You can change the brightness, change it to a calming screen, all sorts of great stuff. Ventilation here. And then we also have USB ports down here and a 110 volt regular outlet. So if you have a laptop or something you want to charge up, you can do that down here as well. But that's all available here for back passengers. I mean, call me crazy, but are we spoiling the kids if they're sitting back here? That is a lot. And then the heated, cooled seats, I mean, I don't know, pretty amazing if you ask me. Sunshades built into the door as you would expect as well. Now, for mom and dad, up front, these seats are incredible. I've heard of 12-way adjustable front seats. I've heard of 16-way adjustable front seats. Guys, this is over 30 different adjustments for this seat alone. You can have these tilt and fold in. This tilt and fold in. Just this portion here come up or down. If you have a bad back, arthritis, sore legs, sore knees, sore hips, whatever it is, I can promise you there is a setting and a configuration in little minute settings that you can change on this so that you are so incredibly comfortable on a long road trip. It would be just unbelievable. I've never, ever seen so many adjustments for a seat. Look at this. Look at all of these can be adjusted. It is wild. And then of course it's hooked up to a driver memory setting. Can you imagine if it didn't have memory setting, you'd have to adjust 30 different positions when you get in every time? That'd be hilarious. But obviously you don't need to do that with the driver memory setting. Now, power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. So this goes in, out, up, and down, which is also connected to the memory, which is also connected to the mirrors. Everything, of course, would be connected to that memory setting. Heated steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel. We have voice control button right up here, which I thought is a good spot. Very convenient. You've got buttons behind the wheel, in front here for your cruise control, your radio controls. Everything is all accessible right from the steering wheel. Look at this nice digital gauge. 64,409 kilometers. You can go through a number of various little settings here on the right hand side. This is on the comm screen, which shows you just limited information, so that way obviously it's nice and calm. Now here's something really neat. Have a look up here and you can see now we have the heads up display. It is not flashing, it is just the frame rate of the camera, so don't be alarmed by that. That's a solid image when it's obviously not being seen through a camera. But this has got all this amazing information for the heads-up display. When you enter in a destination for the navigation, it also adjusts for that. But that's really convenient. That's displayed just above your hood. Yes, you can turn that off if you like. You can change the brightness. You can change the position of it. So if you're a shorter or taller driver, all of those are customized so that way you don't have to worry about where it is, or you can turn it off completely. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick pan around here. And by the way, here's the power seats for the passenger side as well. Okay, so those are all available there. All right, now looking in our front screen here. We're on the audio screen right now. We can go to the home screen, which gives us a split view of the navigation, the audio, and then your phone if you had your phone hooked up. Obviously, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available on this vehicle. We have the navigation as well. And then for audio, we have XM satellite radio, Bluetooth, all the great stuff that you would of course expect out of any modern day vehicle, but it's just next level with this Lincoln. Now, when we put it in reverse, we have a nice clear rear view camera as well as the around view, so that top-down view to make parking this nice and easy. And then of course, it's giving you alerts with the front and rear sonar as well. So parking this, very, very simple, okay? Now, rolling down here, here is our basically shifter, non-shifter buttons. Parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. You just give them a tap and they go into whatever gear you're selecting. Nice display and nice position for it. It actually took me like a little minute to find where am I shifting the gear in this, because it's just nice and tucked away up front here. I really like that. We've got the volume and everything for the entertainment system here, the rear lockout, as I was mentioning, so that way they don't have control of the volume. Maybe you got some teenagers that listen to horrible music very loud, my son. And then your climate control settings for the front, rear, and everything else, which can be locked out again in case you got little button happy friends back there, okay? Center console is all nice and tidy, just a lot of storage underneath here, a lot of storage underneath here as well. And then we have drive mode here, so that way you can put it into like a sport mode, a normal mode, oh, slippery, deep conditions, snow mode. Look at this, look, I'll show you up here. Look, deep conditions, slippery, normal, conservative, excite. Oh, that's fun. I like that. All right, so a couple different drive modes for you to tune how the vehicle will drive as per your preference. But I mean, these seats, I haven't even adjusted the seats and they're super comfortable. Just giving you a quick pan around here. But again, if you're looking at this vehicle, odds are you probably know a lot of this. Maybe you don't. Maybe this is your first time and you're like, what's this all about? Well, now you know. And it's an incredible vehicle. It is a pleasure to drive. It is such a soft suspension, which you would expect out of the luxury vehicles, which is something that, I mean, between you and I, you know, a Kia doesn't have as soft a suspension. It has a little bit more sporty tuned suspension, but this thing just drives like a dream. And it is available here at Clarington Kia with only 64,000 kilometers on it, one owner, no accident history. So to inquire for more details, if you need more than this, reach out to the store or visit us online, claringtonkia.ca. We're right here in Boneville. We'd love to see you behind the wheel of this fantastic family luxury SUV.